Hi everyone, welcome to This Era, Season 3. Oh, wait, where's the yay? You told me right now to memorize it too, huh? Let me see. Which one is it? Oh. You can't hear it because of the music. Anyways. Hi everyone. Welcome to This Era, the show that talks about the many sides of me. I'm Kevin, your host, and today I'm joined with Sergio, my boyfriend.
Yay, okay.
Todo seco, yay, okay.
Okay, back at it again with the tempo beats.
Back at it again with another video.
Your new intro song it's nice.
Thank you. You helped me choose it. You helped me chose it.
I helped you choose it. No, it's objectively very good. I like it.
Thank you. It's very beach house. Very very beach vibes is
Very
what
that.
the thing was
Yes.
talking about. What was I saying? Oh, this episode topic is my sleep paralysis and dreams.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, what, the trombone?
Day.
That's like, trombone is like sad, like weird, like it's not even,
Yeah.
more like
a creepy sound.
more like, oh, I used to have a creep sound. I don't have it.
You took it off?
Yeah, I took it off. More like my sex dreams.
My
my wet dreams.
my gay faggotron dreams.
Ew. Explicit. Oh no.
Shout.
Oh anyways.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
I'm very mocoso today. I have a lot of allergy. Anyways,
Also.
I know. We're talking about dreams and stuff today.
Yes.
And you don't want to say you're recording, huh?
I can talk about it.
Oh, okay.
I know I sound stupid as fuck in it, so I was just like, I don't know if I can.
Because we could like just Bluetooth your recording here, but that's...
We
But
could.
that's... I don't know if you want... You could just say it, you know?
Could you do it post-recording?
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. It's
Okay.
too annoying.
No, yeah, we can talk about it.
Anyways, I don't know how to collect myself here. I did write some notes on my like stuff like that. But anything like I already talked to you about my night terrors and stuff when I was younger.
Yeah.
Fever dreams are one of those stuff that you know.
Yeah.
And my little burp, all nasty.
Fever dreams,
Yes.
sleep paralysis.
What I've seen, like weird, scary things.
Yeah.
That too.
Either like sleep paralysis from like an intruder or a succubus, but that's like
What's that?
deeper into. You never heard of a succubus?
No, what's a suck?
Zuckerberg.
Suck.
No,
What's a succubus? That sounds nasty.
You've never heard of what the fuck?
No.
It's
Crumpus.
See, I grew up on South Park, so they explain everything like that.
Okay.
But basically, it's just like a female demon that comes and like seduces men in their sleep.
And sucks.
Zucks. Yeah, it's like they have wings and all this shit.
Ew, what the hell?
In the episode of South Park, they like exorcised the succubus by singing this very religious song backwards. It was super creepy.
That's weird.
Yeah. Sorry. That was my bad.
Everything that you put down is extremely hard. You're like,
Now
bomb. I swear, dude.
I don't like consciously do that.
But this is metal, so like, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's a succubus? Okay, but what about the other thing? You said the other thing right now, succubus and the other one.
Well, there's like actual. It could be because of like paranormal activity or like even a ghost. There's like intruder in like forms of what is it called? Like what happened in that the movie with the little girl that went through the TV. I forgot the exact name, but it's when things like happen and like remember you were talking about the cups that would be on the floor.
Oh yeah.
Another form would be like a presence, like trying to open your doorknob, and you feel that energy. So you feel
like a poltergeist kind of situation.
Poltergeist. That's exactly what. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we've had I had my fair share of paranormal things like that with my family and my old house. This house not so much. The house that I'm living in right now feels clean.
There's no like energy. Like
in energy. Yeah,
exactly.
It's so weird.
I mean that's good, but yeah. As for my family, I don't think we've really experienced any like poltergeist at all. But my dad has seen some shit in Mexico when he used to be like
same.
When he used to live there.
Same. My dad too.
Yeah.
I don't know. He could like explain. Maybe I could. You know what I should do? I should do a part 2 of this episode with dreams and have him talk about
You could do that.
those things like on this podcast, whatever.
Yeah.
Let me, since we're on the topic of scary shit like that.
Yeah.
I've seen a like shadow person. I've told you already about this. And for those of you, for the audience, it was in like my old house. Fuck my allergies right now. And I was like in the dream, I was like in third person and I would see myself and there was this like dark figure. And this wasn't the only time I've seen some dark figure like this, but this one in particular is kind of stuck with me. I can like vividly see it. And it was like right there. And what I was doing is throwing like white light, white energy to it. And I thought that was so interesting because it's like so like one of those like yin and yang positive energy situations. Like you got white light attacking some dark light, you know what I mean? Like dark matter. And I woke up, long story short, I woke up in my this was near my bedroom too. It was like right outside my door that I was doing this in third person with myself. And then I woke up and I was in sleep paralysis. And I was stuck on the side. I was like sideways. And in the corner of my eye, I could see this figure looking at me. It was so scary. It was like right to my face. And when I got out of I pushed myself out of the fever dream, not fever dream, the sleep paralysis. And then it disappeared. It was gone. And this was like in the morning, like there was light out already. So it was like 6 in the morning. And that was like semi-scary. But the thing is that that's why I wanted to really talk about things like sleep paralysis, because I get sleep paralysis quite often. Like really often. Like I get it like recently, like just a few weeks ago I got it. And but the thing I've learned to, I feel like back then I was more like religious in that way. Like I was more like, when I had sleep paralysis, I would imagine saying Jesus Christ, or like a cross or something. Prayers and shit like that. And that would help. Of course, that would really help. Now I still would, I would just imagine, just kind of, I would relax. I know I'm sort of aware now. Every single time I get some kind of sleep paralysis or something, I'm aware that I'm in it, and I just try not to get scared, because that makes it so much worse. It just makes it like something just, I'm going to start seeing things, because that's happened to me where I got scared and I started seeing more scary shit. And so, or even sometimes I even try to just go back to sleep. Like I wake up in sleep paralysis, so I just close my eyes and I try to like go back to sleep. Like let my brain like go back. And then other times I, sort of escape from it. What I've learned to do is when I'm in it, relax, not to think about anything scary. And I sort of want to move my body. So I like move my body and then I get out of it. It's like so weird. I don't know how to explain it. And that has helped. But I think it's just weird that I get it often. And I used to dream a lot for sure. Now I do. Obviously I dream, but like my parents describe my dreams especially as movies, because they're so detailed. And they're so odd and like weird, and like that's weird. Like I don't know, the way that I have my dreams and such like that. But yeah, the scariest one was that dark shadow figure situation. I've had like other stuff, but like, ew.
My sister has had a similar one.
What has your sister have?
Well, when she told me, I mean, that would be awesome if I could just call her and she could explain, because she said it was like, she was explaining it very like detailed. But from what I remember her saying is that there was also a black shadow man, and she was laying on her side, I think. I'm not entirely sure if that's true, but she was looking out the window, and there was like a black presence, like a black shadow outside her room past the window, and it was trying to get inside.
That's scary.
And what else did she say?
Ew, what the hell? That's like very boogeyman to me.
Yeah, I can't remember all the rest of the details, but
I wish we could call her to right now.
I know she would explain it like so good. But also, When you were saying like ways to get out of it, for me, my personal experience, I've had like a couple of sleep paralysis dreams in my life, but what I learned is to like do like small movements. Basically, start like wiggling your toes little by little to help you get out of it. Start wiggling your fingers little by little and like regain control of your body. That's also what it's also helped my sister. But for me, my last sleep paralysis, it was probably like 6 months ago or something. Did I tell you when I had it?
I think you did.
I'm
not sure. I don't remember.
But so I was in the living room. I don't remember exactly why I didn't go to work that day, but basically my mom was in the living room and then I was in the living room. I think I had made a coffee and then I went back to the living room with my mom, and it was like 7 or 8 a.m., probably 8. And it was like bright out. It was literally like full on like sun, and it was very bright in the living room. My mom was like facing the other way watching TV. I was on the little couch, laying down but facing up, and that's what I've noticed. That's why I never go to sleep facing up, because I feel like I'm for sure gonna get sleep paralysis. I just never sleep facing up. But basically I was facing my mom, but my mom was facing away from me. And thank God I didn't see anything, but behind me there's like obviously like the closet and the lights are all off and it's pretty dark in there. But I felt like a presence there. I didn't see anything, but I felt a very dark presence behind me, and I was hearing very deep and like loud synth. And that's what my sister had heard in hers too. Yeah. She heard synth. But just by feeling the energy and hearing that noise, like it was such an immense like I was scared. I was literally scared, and I was fucking trying to like yell out to my mom. And you don't really yell when you try to yell in your sleep paralysis. But I was trying to move. I was trying to do everything in my power to like get my mom's attention, because I knew I was in a sleep paralysis, and I wanted her to do something to get me out of it. But yeah, basically, I didn't do anything in real life. Like I didn't like scream out to her or anything. And I started like doing the thing with the toes, and like I tried to like regain control of my body, and little by little I started getting in and out of it, in and out, until I had enough strength to just pull myself out of it. And I told my mom like everything that basically happened, like right next to her, and she said that she didn't like look over at me, or she didn't like know that was happening, but she did hear me struggling to breathe. Like not struggling to breathe, but she heard my like breathing was a little inconsistent, but not enough to like worry, you know. She just thought like, oh, he's like having dreams like crazy. But no, yeah, that's it. It was really, really creepy, the like presence that I felt. I had never felt anything like that before. And I never have sleep paralysis. It's super rare for me. But yeah, that's why I don't sleep facing up anymore.
You're so weird, dude. I don't know why. I feel like you could sleep like that. I think every single experience that you have is scarred by something like small. No, literally, I'm being serious. Like everything you do, think? Yes, the food, the everything, of the food, the things like that. By one thing, you are not gonna you base the rest of the decisions off of that thing.
One traumatic event.
Yeah, so you could sleep facing up. That's not why you're getting sleep paralysis. But you made that connection, I think.
I was looking online, and one of the causes for sleep paralysis, it says sleeping on your back. So it's a thing. I know it's like, I could sleep on my back. Like I know, but that could be one of the things that cause it. Another thing that causes sleep paralysis is irregular sleeping patterns due to like jet lag or working like late on your shift. And then narcolepsy is another one. Oh my God. Or if your family has a history of sleep paralysis. Do your parents have?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
No.
I honestly don't think so. I think I'm the one who experiences more things than than everybody else.
Yeah.
Speaking of that synth noise, whatever, I don't know if this has to do with it too, but like when I would try to like, what would you call it? When I would try to like, what is it when you're like aware of the dream?
Conscious?
No.
Oh
my God, what is it called?
wait, what the fuck? I can't remember either.
Lucid dream.
Yeah, lucid dream.
When I would try to like lucid dream, at some points, it's like weird. I don't know if anybody has tried doing that, but like you pass these like, I don't know how to explain them. It's like passing like a door or like passing like a filter.
Same thing.
You pass different filters, and like one of the filters that I have technically, or everyone does, it's like a white noise, and I think that's like your brain. I don't know what it is, but it starts getting like so like but so loud, like so loud. And I've heard about this like before, which is interesting, but I can't get past that. It's so hard to get past this like
it is hard
point. Other people, it's just so easy to them, and maybe I'm not supposed to, you know, like I don't know why. It's like I get through these levels, like my body is done, is numb, and I start to I'm not control of my like I don't control my breathing anymore. My brain starts doing that. But it's hard because if you focus on that, you start wanting to control your breathing, and
it's all about focus.
So weird. Yeah, it's so weird. And then that white noise that you start coming across, and like I thought that was interesting that you said like synth, and I'm like, is it the same? Like, is it that? Like, like I don't know. And the presence thing, I've definitely in my life, and you know, my mom too, especially, we've had like experiences where we feel some kind of something like something there. And even times when I would be alone, and like I get it, some people are like, you know, I was scared of the dark and all these things, and I would be alone and all that and think about that, but there's just some times that you just feel like this, like you just feel it. Something's watching, something's like, and who knows? And you know, I'm a believer in like, what if there's like some extra dimension here, or extra dimensions that, you know, they could see us, but we sense it. And it's just interesting, that kind of sort of topic right there, you know?
Yeah. Because our vision sure as hell can't fucking detect it, because we have such a small, like, part of vision, like, on the full spectrum. But maybe, like, our auditory, like, or even just, like, our other senses can, like, pick up on that. Because I've heard about that. Like, having, like, just feeling like something is staring at you. And it could be like another fucking, like, I don't know, fourth dimensional being looking at us that we can't really see, but we can sense.
Yeah.
Because I do believe in other dimensions, obviously, and like parallel dimensions.
Me too.
Personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I, oh my God. I was thinking about Interstellar. I don't know. God, dude, I hate when I forget what I was gonna.
Were you talking about lucid dreaming?
Oh, well, you know, I don't know. I don't know if it was this, but I'm going to say this with the fever dreams.
Yeah.
Is that one time this was Thanksgiving. I had, I got major food poisoning in this old house over there.
Really?
Yeah. There was this other house that I lived in. It was a 2-story house.
Yeah.
And, on Thanksgiving, I got food poisoning. It was the biggest. Oh, dude, I swear it still gets me so mad. It was the biggest party we've had on a Thanksgiving with a lot of family.
Yeah.
And I had food poisoning.
That sucks.
It was so ugly. I was like throwing up like water. Literally, I was like, I drank water and threw it up. Like,
fuck, dude.
But I had to stay hydrated. So it became so numbing, the throwing up, that it became so normal to me. Like I already like didn't care how it felt. It was normal to me to throw up. Like,
exactly.
It's like one of those things like, I'm scared of a shot. And then because I used to get allergy shots, like a lot, I'm like okay with shots now because I used to get so many, like that. Yeah. It's like I was throwing up so much that I was like
desensitized to it. Yeah.
And so I had like very, very bad fever during those times, and the fever dream, dude. It was, I don't know if this is like, I don't know how your brain or whatever does this, but like this, I think the biggest like fever dream that I've had was during this time. It was like an alien, like literally like arms and a bunch of robotic shit, like trying to like not dissect me, but it was like pointing at me and like trying to like do things like surgical. It was
What
so
the
weird.
fuck?
And like, why? Like, I don't know how your
that's
brain.
fucking random.
And I really hate fever dreams because I'm aware of it.
yeah.
I'm aware of the fever dream and I can't do anything. Like, it
Fuck,
pisses me off
dude.
because, I don't know. I feel like more sensitive to these things because other people like could have it, but they're not like
Yeah.
they don't. I don't know. I feel like I talk about it more. Like, I have a fever dream and it's like stupid, and I tell my mom like how dumb it is. Like, one time I was playing cards
Yeah.
in my room, like they were floating cards, and I was playing.
Oh yeah.
But I was so aware of it, and I would get up and drink
Mhm.
water and be pissed off. I would be mad. I would be like, and I just sleep. I just want to
Yeah.
go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I would still be seeing the cards, and I would be in this
that sucks,
fever
dude.
dream. And it's like, why do we have to hallucinate like this?
Yeah.
It's so annoying because you just want to go to sleep and want to
Mhm.
rest, and you're just hallucinating.
It could be like stress.
And it sucks for people who have these things chronically, like
Yes.
like hallucinating, because
Uh-huh.
it's what do you call it, debilitating. Like,
Yeah.
they just want to like do their normal task, and they have to like
Yeah, that's frustrating.
create some random thing.
Mm-hmm.
And unless it's like some other dimension too, sometimes I believe in that too.
It
Like, what if
could
these
be.
people are just sensitive to these other dimensions, and that's what they're
Exactly.
seeing? It's just weird to me when people are like talking to some imaginary thing,
Yeah.
but it's real to them, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what if it is real?
Exactly.
And
In
it's
another
just like
dimension.
they can tune into that.
I mean,
I don't know. I always
yeah.
thought about that. But yeah, it's just annoying. Like, I hate fever dreams. But that
Mhm.
one was like the most like biggest one. That one during Thanksgiving was like
Yeah, that was the
so
biggest one.
scary.
Yeah.
Also, it made me mad because it was Thanksgiving and I
Well,
wanted to be
yeah.
with the family.
You'd want to eat a lot.
It
too.
was the biggest, dude. Oh, it gets me so mad. We have like photos and stuff about it, and I'm upstairs like throwing up.
Pobrecito.
Everyone's
You're all
downstairs while I'm throwing up upstairs. Like, really, my
Pobrecito,
cousins
bro.
would come up and check on me,
Aw.
and I would be like, "Well, I'm not doing well. Go have fun without me. Bye." Like,
Pobrecito.
I hate
feel
in my
bad.
own house too.
Yeah.
F you.
I mean, you were the only one that got food poisoning. Did you eat anything that was different than
You know what I remember doing?
what?
I remember my mom making the turkey. I remember so vividly. I'm
Did you
very.
eat raw.
I remember it. No,
Yeah.
I remember so detailed.
Yeah.
And it was in the kitchen. I remember the trash can right there. All these things. I did approach the turkey, but I don't remember touching it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then during like close to like not nighttime but closer,
Yeah.
I started feeling really bad, and then I threw up in
Fuck.
like my sister's bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom was like, are you okay? Blah blah, all these
Yeah.
things. And then it started becoming more and more, and then my mom's like, well, you have food poisoning because you're throwing up
Yeah.
everything. And I started feeling bad, so then I stayed in my brother's room,
Mhm.
in Adrian's room, my brother Adrian.
Yeah.
And if you like, right now we're in my house,
Mm-hmm.
but for the audience, I'm telling the audience, but if you look at my the old house over there,
Yeah.
that window on the side was my brother's room.
Okay.
Wait,
In the front of the house.
it was like in the hallway. I don't know if you can see the window here, but it's right there.
Yeah.
And I was staying there, and the room was slightly dim. He had like one of those like those lights,
Yeah.
and it was just one light on, and I had the trash can. I literally think
Fuck
it's
no.
this trash right here.
No way.
I think it is. This was my brother's.
It's the
this trash
same
can.
one that you
I
have
feel
right
like
now.
this is where I threw up.
Oh
this
my
one.
God.
I think this is it. No, yes, because I think either we had two of these, and one was Juanito's, and
Yeah.
one my other brother,
That's fucking funny.
or maybe it's not this one in particular, but this was the style.
Yeah.
And it was just water, dude. I kept just water
Fuck, dude.
At first, it was like obviously like throw up color, but then it just became water.
That's how it was for
So I
my
would drink
friend
water, and
in
yes,
Vegas.
I remember that. That you were saying, I was like, that's food poisoning.
No, it was 100%.
But mine was like severe.
Yeah.
Mine was
Did
like
you-
a bad, because I've had food poisoning, but
yeah.
but like low, moderate. This one was the worst of all.
Did you throw up bile?
Yeah.
Ugh, that's
I did.
the worst fucking feeling. I've done it once in my life and I hated it.
It's so nasty.
It's so disgusting.
I know. And but I whatever, we survived, sweetie.
Yeah.
What was I doing? Oh, I already talked about what I did with sleep paralysis and such like that.
Mhm.
The night terrors. Here's the biggest thing ever for me
Yeah.
is that I I did have a period in when in my younger years that I had my tonsils were like swollen and I had to get surgery and all these things. During that time, I was taking very heavy antibiotics and they were so disgusting. And I did get a lot of fever and all these things. I had the most night terrors and fever dreams during that time. But I have had a lot more night terrors before and after at a young age.
Yeah.
And night terrors,
it's more common in adolescence.
It is, and that's like the most weirdest thing to me because I don't know why.
That's what the website said. Like, it's more common with young people.
According to Google, night terrors or sleep terrors are episodes of screaming, intense fear, and flailing while still asleep, also known as night terrors.
Yeah.
Sleep terrors often are paired with sleepwalking. I used to sleepwalk a lot.
Fuck, really?
Sleep terrors are considered a parasomnia, an undesired occurrence during sleep. It is so, for my experience, it's like a doom, like a scary thing. This picture right here sums it so well. I just saw this picture. This. Oh my God. That.
Just like shadows all around the bed.
It's like scary. Like you feel like something is there.
Yeah.
One time I was screaming for my mom. My mom answered, but it wasn't her.
Yeah, it was her voice, but it wasn't her.
And it's just so scary to me. That's why I was scared of the dark and all these things at a young age, because I'm like, what was I sensitive to? Like, it was like something was watching me. Like it felt like it was just scary. And
you're really intuitive. So
my mom,
could be that.
Yeah. And my brother was always in the bedroom right next to me.
Yeah.
He would sometimes get up and help me.
Console you, yeah.
Yeah. And my mom, she would come in. I would scream for my mom too.
Yeah.
She would come in and she would hold me and rock me. And the biggest thing that always helped me was water. Drinking water. I don't know if I was dehydrated, and I don't know if I don't know. But when I learned that, I told my mom, like, "Amma, when I have these like a night terror again, give me water." Because that was like something that, and what I do know about water is that when you drink it a lot, like you start drinking a lot of water, it slows down your heart, because you know how you're like, it's good for people who are working out, like they drink water. Yeah. That slows your heart down because like you're drinking it and like, I don't know how to explain to you.
I get you.
So I don't know if it was because of that, like that sort of thing, but I also was thirsty. Like I really wanted water when I had those. Yeah.
I mean, it's really good for calming you down though.
For sure. But it was like really scary. I would scream. I would feel like I was in like trapped, like sort of claustrophobic. It felt claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Other times I would just, it felt like a fever dream where you would be in like the dream state, but you were aware of the surroundings. That's how it felt.
Yeah. Right here it says you could be trying to escape from some type of malicious presence in your room. So this leads me to believe it could be like a spirit, because there's playful spirits out there that like interact with people if they're open to it. Obviously, like some people can't really sense because they don't believe in any of it and they just shut themselves out to anything like that.
Yeah.
But it could be that. Even like sleep paralysis could be that. It could be like a demon for all we know.
I mean, artists depicted sleep paralysis like as a demon sitting on you or something, because it feels like press. I don't see it as that anymore.
Yeah. Because it is scary to think about.
If I start thinking about that, it makes it worse.
Exactly.
But now I don't think about like a demon sitting on me, but it feels like that. Especially if you're sitting like on your back, because that feels like you're being pressed.
Yeah.
But usually I'm like sideways.
Yeah.
For me, that I wake up in it, and sometimes for sure, like I'm sitting like on my back, like I'm laying down on my back, whatever. But the night terrors,
yeah, that's a whole different story.
I don't even know how to literally like you in particular can ask my Juanito, my brother. You can ask my brother. You can ask my mom, and they can tell you all of that.
Yeah.
Like how like I would just be screaming.
It was exactly.
I don't know if you've ever felt like. Have you ever felt like, or even those in the audience, like you woke up and you're in like a weird dream and you're like you feel like you're trapped in like an egg, or like you're like inside of something and you want to get out?
I don't think I've felt that.
I don't know if it's just me. Yes, I've always felt like I was falling into a smaller and smaller confined space, like an egg.
No, I've never felt that.
And it was so like, I would wake up crying and screaming because I felt trapped. and claustrophobic, and I would wake up and I would be crying, and at a young age I would try to explain what I felt to my mom and all that.
Yeah.
But that's what but now that I'm more old and mature, like I like can describe it so well, and I can even draw it if I wanted to. But there, I mean, there's a term for it, night terrors. Like that's an actual term, which I thought I was crazy, but it's an actual thing. But why for kids? Like that's what I don't know.
Because they have probably because they have vivid imaginations.
Rapid breathing, racing heart, wide eyes, dilated pupils. Like look at that. My niece would have that, and that's what I gave that advice to my sister. I said, give her water. I told her, give her water, because I used to get this a lot. I used to get that in my brother and my mom would tell my sister too. They would be like, Kevin used to get this a lot. And I told my sister, I said, give her water, because that is what helped me. So my mom would give me water, and I would it was like magic water, like magic juice. I swear. Yeah. Give her water. And I don't know what happened, but I know that my niece gets night terrors too.
Pobrecita, she does.
Yeah. And oh my God. So give her water. Hope if you're listening to this and your daughter gets night terrors when she's a little bit older, give her some water, sweetie, please.
Oh my God. I didn't know she got that. Pobrecita.
I think almost every kid has it. They just either forget or
so?
Look at this picture.
Fuck
That's how it feels.
That's fucking
I love
terrifying.
It's giving me chills because it gives me chills because it's a depiction that feels right. Yeah. It's scary, but this is what it feels like. Yeah. It feels scary, and it feels like something is just coming at you. That's how it feels. Yeah. It's not like a demon like coming at me. It just feels like something is grabbing around me. This is literally such a beautiful depiction. This picture that I'm watching right now.
Yeah. You know what that's like bringing back to me? When I was younger, I watched The Grudge, and you remember how she would come into a room from like the corner of the wall, and it would just be hair coming through the wall. That's what it's giving me.
Is it this one?
No, that's The Ring.
I never watched The Grudge, so I don't know much.
It's giving very much The Grudge.
Tea.
It's giving what it's supposed to give.
Okay. She's serving grudge realness.
Escucha las palabras de las brujas. Los secretos escondidos en la noche.
You're so dumb. Shut up. Oh, look at this one. This is the sleep paralysis depictions, right?
Dude, the pictures that they draw of these, it's fucking scary. Like, literally, the most basic one is like a demon sitting on your chest.
Sitting on your chest, yeah.
That's even like a picture from like the 1800s. There's a demon on your chest. So people in the 1800s were having sleep paralysis. Like, obviously, but like, that's how they depicted it.
Oh, I can't. I'm like remembering all these things. How I felt. Mm-hmm. It's weird, dude. But I want to know why at a young age. Why young kids?
I don't know.
It says right here, okay, Google is saying that night terrors are caused by over-arousal of the central nervous system during sleep.
Okay.
And that sleep happens in several stages. And we have dreams, including nightmares, during the rapid eye movement, REM, the REM stage. And night terrors happen during deep, non-REM sleep. So over-arousal of the central nervous system.
Well, it could be like what I said, it could be like a spirit. And
something just like touch me.
Because how can it just happen out of nowhere? Or it could happen because of what you're dreaming about, like your imagination just creates that.
Yeah. Cha.
Do you think we could take a break? Because I really need to pee right now.
Yeah, let me just pause this then. Okay, we're back with a little pee-pee break. What was I going to say? You never had any night terrors? You don't remember having night terrors?
How you explained a night terror? No, I don't think I've ever had a night terror like that.
What have you forgot? I think you should ask your mom when you get home or something if she remembers something like that of you.
Yeah, I think I would have remembered if it was that traumatic. I think I would have remembered, but no.
Traumatic.
I've had like obviously like sleep paralysis. I think 2 times in my life, and then I've had
just 2 times.
I think, and
that's insane.
It could have been more when I was very very little, but I don't remember that. And then I've had lucid dreams, a few, not like a lot. But
oh, of course, yeah.
Where you like actually control the dream and you're consciously like doing what you want. That I've done it like a couple times.
Same.
And I went like through fucking multi-dimensional portals, and I did,
Gee.
and then like I saw myself in the mirror, and I was like floating. I was like floating by with the mirror.
Yeah.
But a night terror, I don't think I've had a night terror.
Ew, what the hell?
Yeah, I've had bad dreams, but like
That's like weird to me.
yeah, I don't know.
Am I just overly stimulating my central nervous system?
You're
though?
just a very like sensitive, like not a sensitive person, but like very receptive person. You're intuitive as fuck, and you're like taking in, you take in a lot of information.
Yeah.
Your body does, and your mind does. Because I know how you're like sensitive your mind is. Not sensitive in a bad way, but like, you know.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. You perceive a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's a important day today.
oh, you want to say that on
I
the
mean,
thing?
it's your podcast, but
Oh, well, this is probably going to be out like
no, I know.
out like I don't know when.
Yeah.
But today, in this particular day that I'm filming this, it's our anniversary, our 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
Can you believe that? Can you believe? Who says that? The gay god? Can you believe?
Who's that?
The guy that has long hair from... What is that one show where all those 5 gays make over the person?
I don't know. Oh, Queer Eye?
Queer Eye, yes.
Who? John?
The
Jonathan?
one that has super long hair
Jonathan.
and a beard. The one that looks like Jesus.
Jonathan Van Ness.
Yeah.
I think that's who you're talking about.
It is Jonathan because Denali did them on Drag Race.
Yes, that guy.
Yes, him.
What about him?
That's what he says. He's like, can you believe?
That's what he says?
Yeah. I think.
I don't know how to say his
I could be
name.
completely wrong.
He looks like Jesus.
He does. Well, America's version of Jesus.
Very gay Jesus.
White depicted.
You're
male.
right, because Jesus is like not Jesus. Well,
Yeah.
the Jesus we have is not Jesus.
Exactly. That was an actor from fucking back in the day.
Everything's so fake. We're so woke. Oh my god. Like literally like
Literally though, like the whitewashing of U.S. history. I say it like I even know what I'm talking about, but I don't.
the way you say it all gay.
I know.
What?
What?
I was gonna say one more thing and like I forgot. It was something with the dreams, like
Oh.
but I don't know what it was. I hate when I forget, dude.
Yeah.
It makes me mad. I hate this.
That's fine.
Oh well, the lucid dreaming, not lucid dreaming, but
Yeah.
like the dreams where you fly.
Oh, I know.
Why have you ever had those that you like push against the ground?
Yes, and you literally float away.
but then you come back to the ground. For me,
Yes.
I would come back to the ground and then I push again.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Those dreams are so weird. Why?
I love the feeling.
Do you think
though.
it's because our brain just doesn't know, or
Honestly, I have no idea like how.
why do we want to like push?
For mine, it was kind of scary because I was literally like pushing myself from like a group of zombies on the fucking floor in a city.
Oh, I
And
had something like
They
that.
would try to grab at my feet and
That's
my hands,
weird.
and I would push against the zombies, and I would float, and then I would come back down.
The feeling in the dream is so
Yeah,
weird.
it
The
is.
the way we feel,
Yeah,
like is that how you feel when you fly? Like if I would to like zero gravity.
I'm
you know?
pretty sure it is. If that feeling that we feel when we're dreaming, if we feel like that feeling of flying, that's as real as anything because we lived through it. We experienced that. Even though it's a dream, we still experienced it. And that feeling is real. You can't like take away the feeling of
Yeah.
something.
It feels like you're on a ride, like some kind
Yeah.
of ride, and like that feeling that when you're in like a thrill ride or something, like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Like when we went to the little fair and then we were laying down on the like the things, remember? We were like flying. That
Oh,
roller
yes.
coaster we got on.
Not the one that you're like
Not roller coaster, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's like a kite
The Superman.
situation.
Yeah,
I know which one you're talking about.
Like
Yeah, that one's
flying like that.
Aren't you scared of heights?
I mean, not on a roller coaster, but yes.
Not on a roller coaster. You got it wrong.
Roller coaster.
Okay, I think we ran out of ideas now. Well, then let's do our advice of the day.
Okay.
So do you have any advice, something of the day or like the week? Any advice?
I'm not sure. Do you want to go first? I don't know.
You're like, I don't have anything. You're the host. You tell them.
Let me think.
Advice of the day: give water to your children when they're having a night terror.
I mean, that's a lesson. For sure.
That's for sure one.
Yeah.
Um,
Try to move your body little by little to get out of sleep paralysis.
T.
Focus on your toes first.
That's a good one.
Focus on those toes, ladies.
Nose over toes.
What else?
I think that's it. We gave our 2 advice of the day.
Yeah. I mean, that's, yeah.
Drink water. Tell your kids to, give some water, to your child if they're having a night terror.
Mm-hmm.
And then, to get out of sleep paralysis,
Yeah.
start with something like your toes. And I would say, if you do have one, if you can, try and remember not to think about anything scary. Like, it's fine. You're fine. You just be aware.
Spiral.
Yeah, be aware that, hey, I'm in a sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
Check. Don't think about anything weird. Check.
Yeah.
Let's start wiggling my toes or my hands.
Yeah, exactly. Because once you think about, like, if you think, oh, what if I think something scary? Then that's your,
it's literally going to manifest.
Down.
I swear it's going to happen.
You spiral down and it's just like a fucking never-ending thing.
One time I was in a dream that I was in Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know if anybody knows that game, but...
They know the game.
They know. Well, some people might not.
Yeah.
There could be a very old man. What's FNAF?
What the fuck?
No, I was in, like... My house was literally the layout.
Really?
Like, it wasn't a new layout. It was just a house layout. But, like... It was Five Nights at Freddy's, and then, like, I remember the bunny dude, bunny, whatever, what's his name, was in my room. It came into my room, and I was in sleep paralysis. When I woke up, when I was in a dream and all that, and doing the game, not the game, but I was like doing it.
Yeah.
But when I woke up and I had sleep paralysis, it was the bunny looking at me.
Really?
So you were like, it was the most scariest thing.
Really?
Yeah.
So you couldn't move, and it was basically.
It was like staring at me, but then when I got out of it, like disappears.
Oh, so I didn't move.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's like it's like sleep paralysis is like you're almost like dreaming, but you're not. You know? It was weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think that concludes season 3's episode 1. This is like the first episode, so that's awesome.
Happy
like a premiere.
Season 3.
Oh, let me put the applause.
Happy Season 3.
Huh?
Happy season 3.
Happy season 3. 3 is balance. 3 is. I love 3.
333.
I like the number 3.
Yeah.
I think because it's like balance and such.
It's 3 p.m.
Oh, look at that. How funny. How fitting. And we reached the 42-minute mark. Almost 43, sorry. 43 minutes in 1, 2. There, we're at 43 minutes.
3:13 p.m.
All right, guys. I'm going to end the episode. I think I need to sneeze. Cool. Let's put this like new music out.
Yeah, I love that.
Yes. Thank you, Sergio, for coming to season 3's premiere
episode.
Thank
you for having me.
Thank you.
Anytime.
And celebrating my 1 year today as well.
A year later.
Oh my God, imagine. We release this like next year. I'm just kidding. Okay, well, make sure to join. Join our Facebook group. Sweetie, what are you talking about?
No.
Make sure to review us on review us. Review me on Apple Podcasts if you haven't already. Follow me on Spotify. If you like. You don't have to, but I would love for you to do that. It'll tell you when I have a new episode every week, every Tuesday. I like posting every Tuesday. And stay tuned for next week, where I will be talking about you don't need to be good at. You don't have to be good at it to enjoy it. That could be anything. You don't have to be good at anything to enjoy it.
Love that.
So we're going to talk about that in episode 2. Yeah. Thanks for listening to this era. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.
Bye, guys.